First match preview for a long while. Hello, welcome back. And now I'm here to talk about the Mariners, my team, thank God. I've done this for a long while. As we talk about the game upcoming at Blundell Park on Saturday against the Shrimpers of Morecambe. And like I said, Grimsby have been going through a lot of testing time so far, with losing our manager fairly recently and having to settle for a replay in the FA Cup. That's coming up as well. But this is mainly to focus on the game. Now, I've followed Grimsby this season, even without these previews, and our form lately has been absolutely dreadful. I'm going to give you some stats leading into the game. The website I do use is soccerpunter.com. That gives you a good sort of array of stats and info to sort of get you ready for the overall game coming up. Like I said, it takes place Saturday at 3 p.m. And I don't want to call this a must-win. I think it's more we need a win more than it's a must-win. But we need to see what the guys of Sean Pearson and Ben Davis can do in their first game in charge at Blundell Park. So be interesting. A little bit of team news that I don't know. Gav Holohan is back from injury. Otis Khan will be available for this game. However, will fly out with Pakistan after the game. So we've got Gav Holohan back. There's a few injuries as well. Niggling injuries, obviously. Sean wouldn't divulge what they are, which you can understand. He doesn't want to give the heads up to the opposition, so you can understand it. Maybe he could do with being maybe a little more open, but you understand it from a coach's perspective where you don't want to give too much away. And Evan Corey's edging closer. Carl Mainley's not ready yet, but he is edging closer to a return, says Sean Pearson. Looks like Mishi Afete is a doubt for the game on Saturday. Again, they're still checking in on him. And that's a couple of others. Again, injuries have been one of our downfalls this year. It's amazing how many injuries we end up with. It's insane, really. So that is the little bit of team news that we do have, or that Sean would actually divulge in his interviews. Apparently, we've trained well. Like he said the same last week. The performance wasn't what we expected against Slough, but we'll see what we can do sort of back in our own patch and see what happens. Now on to the stats for the game. And as I said, Grimsby's form is absolutely woeful. Really is woeful. I mean, in the last 5 games, Town have lost 4 and drew 1, whereas Morecambe have won 4 and lost 1 overall in the last 5 matches. And it really is quite alarming. After only winning 3 times at Blundell Park this season. But I still have that feel that when we get them a team to BP, we're always dangerous. Morecambe have won 3 away games this season. Grimsby haven't got a great record against Morecambe at all. In the last 20 times that Grimsby and Morecambe have played, Grimsby have only won 5 of the 20, losing 8 and drawing 7. That is a 40% win rate for Morecambe and only a 25% win rate for Grimsby. It's, it's not a great deal to go on, really, which means a 35% of the time withdrew the games. I said 7 draws in those 20 games. I'll take you through the last couple of we'll say the last 3 results that we've played Morecambe. We played them in the Carabao Cup, obviously in the season that we went down. We got a 1-1 draw when we lost on penalties that day. In the league, the last time that we played in the league, Morecambe beat us both times. 3-1 at Morecambe and 3-0 at Blundell Park. So our form recently, the last time we beat Morecambe, you have to go back to the 2019-20 season, obviously before lockdown, when Grimsby got a 2-0 win at Morecambe, which was fantastic. Max Wright's first professional league goal it was that sealed the win, and then to win 2-1 at home in February of 2020. Like I said, the last 3 times we've played, it's been 2 defeats and a draw. And obviously the dates are obviously Saturday, and we play them again on the 24th of February next year. So, as you can tell, the form is not great in general. I think it just feels like the lads are very low on confidence, low on belief. I know there's a debate on, is this squad better than last year? I would honestly tell you, skillful wise, yes, and I have seen a few fans say this. The mentality is weaker than last season's team. The overall quality in the side, if we can get some confidence up and running, Grimsby will. We've got the skillful players to start putting a run together. 2 players that I want to give a little bit of credit to for the weekend before I carry on with this is Danny Rose and Jamie Andrews. I think those 2 guys really fought and battled the best way at the weekend, and to be honest with you, I'd definitely start those 2 if they're available. Well, Danny, I think, has to. Danny and Donovan as a front 2. Probably go Abu down one side and Otis down the other. Why not? If Otis is away with Pakistan, why not give him a start this coming game? Who knows? But like I said, the form needs to pick up, but I believe that I believe it can. You've got to believe in your side, haven't you, really? And obviously Morecambe's on the longest winning run of 4 games. Our longest winning run is only 1. won a 4-game losing streak, which is the longest we've been on for a while. Longest one without a loss is 5 games. They've gone 7 games. Obviously, Michael Mellon is top scorer. Aboisa is still top scorer for us. But Abo's been out of sorts lately. Like I said, like most of the side, they just seemed a little. In the last couple of weeks of Paul Hurst, they just seemed a little lost. That whether they understood the message that was being told, or whatever it was, it just wasn't working. And now it's chance for Sean and Ben to try and stabilise the ship, shall we say, and hopefully we can do that this weekend. If we look at the league positions of the sides, it couldn't be more different. Morecambe lie in 6th place with 27 points from 15 games played, with a +6 goal difference, and like I said, winning their last 4 league games, or 4 out of the last 5, however you want to read that. And Grimsby lie in 21st. Oh dear. 4th bottom. And with 14 points, but we've scored 20 goals this year. And that is kind of telling you sort of where the issue is, more so than not. We only scored 49 goals whole of last year. We've already scored 20 in 16. We've got 30 more games. I'm sure we can beat last year's goal tally. But we need to get a bit of confidence from somewhere. And this little period coming up gives us a chance to be able to do that. But only 14 points on the board for the Mariners. So far this season, 3 wins from the opening 16, drawing 5 and losing 8. And the alarming thing is, it's the mental strength of the defence. I think our defence mentally is weaker. I think our attack's stronger this year. Our defence mentality is weaker, and I think that the players owe the fans performance, but I also think we owe the players support. They are struggling out on that pitch right now. Whoever's in charge or whatever like that, and all the talk of a new manager, I will be doing a video about a new manager possibly coming in and my thoughts on that. That is coming up probably after the game on Saturday. But regardless of the managerial talk right now, I, as a fan, I just want us to start picking up results, and we need to play better than we have been doing. We haven't played well for a little while, in a way, we can take this as a little bit of a free hit, I suppose. No one would expect Grimsby to win this game. It's very hard, like I said, it's very hard to give a prediction for this. I will do. It's very hard to give a prediction because you don't want to go against your side, do you? But I'm going to go in my head here, and yeah, this is so painful for me to say. I am going to go for a Mariners defeat. Hopefully, it works as reverse psychology, and I've only done that due to the fact that. Now, do you know what? No, because I always say. Grimsby can beat anybody at Blundell Park, and I stand by that. I think away from home, I would definitely go for a negative result, because Grimsby just cannot win away this season. So I'm going to change my thought. I was going to go for a win for Morecambe. Do you know what? I'm going to say, similar to what we did to Barrow, which was our last win. I'm going to say a 2-1 win here for Grimsby. But I say that reluctantly. I don't say that confidently. And that is what upsets me being a Grimsby fan right now. I'm saying a 2-1 win, but maybe realistically, I'm feeling a 2-1 defeat. And to be honest, because we cannot keep a clean sheet. And we have not kept a league clean sheet since September the 2nd. Which I think is one of the reasons why we're down where we are. It's not a goal scoring. I feel it's more defending, but I'm going to go with my heart. I'm going to give you both my predictions. My heart says a 2-1 win. My head says a 2-1 defeat. I'm going to say 2-1 win. I'm going to be positive. I'm positive as well that we're going to get a result. But I'm saying a 2-1 win. But I'm positive we can get a result. But it was very, very hard, as you could tell by the way I'm talking now. Very hard to go, I can't confidently say we're going to win. I can't. But I also know what we're like as a club, in regards that we play a game people don't expect us to get anything from. Look how we push Stockport. You know, so it is possible. So I'm going to go with my heart and say a 2-1 win, but having 2-1 the other way in the back of my head. So now, guys, it's over to you. You guys tell me what you think will happen this weekend. Are you going? And if you are, and you do see me, come and say hello. I'll be glad to talk to any of you guys about who you think the next manager is going to be, what you think Ben and Sean can put in place for this game, and what's your hopes for the Mariners for, we'll say, the remainder of this season. I think if we can just get a bit of confidence going, I think we can comfortably climb the table. But it needs to start sometime soon. It really does. But so do please like, please share, and please comment. Let me know what you guys think. What needs to happen? Are you confident of a win Saturday? And who do you think the next manager of Grimsby Town will be? I will be back tomorrow previewing the whole of League 2 and my score predictions for the whole weekend. And I will also be doing a video, like I said, reviewing the game on Saturday evening, and then talking a little bit about possible managers and my overall take on all that. But that's all to come. So if you want to see any of those videos, do hit the bell button. That will tell you when I upload a new video. Please do subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Please hit the like button. That tells YouTube that you are liking my content, and will help me create more and more of a community around here at Grimsby and lower league football community. I really want to see this grow now. So get your comments in down below. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button. That'll let you know when I'm going with another video, and I will see you guys very, very soon with a League 2 preview. But in the meantime, guys, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.